Development, Deputy County Manager, William Reyes.
Good evening, Chairman. Freeholders, Economic Development has two resolutions for consideration. Chairman, if I may speak to number one before I entertain questions.
That was my question.
No.
That works well.
The reason for going from $60,000 to $120,000 in contingency funds for CDBG for this project is literally to have a clean site. Without the extra $60,000, the site still would have had sidewalks and some other curbing issues, and it would not have been a clean site ready for the new project. So we were able to, through contingency funds, be able to make it a clean site for new development.
When that $60,000 that was for this year.
That's correct. It literally went for the demolition of this year.
So it's an additional 60?
60, yes.
So when was the first 60 allocated?
That was part of the, I'm sorry, that was part of the 2015-16 annual consolidated action plan.
Okay. And so you're increasing that?
Yes.
The 60,000 to complete this project?
To complete it, yes.
When will that be completed?
The project,
when is there a date that in mind?
there is not a date in mind. They do not have a start date for construction. It will consist of 60 affordable townhouse-style units, and the project has received public approval, so it's almost ready to go.
So when was the next annual consolidated plan scheduled to come out?
The next one in the next year for 16 to 17.
Right. When would that have come out?
I'd have to get back on that one. I'm not sure.
If I may, Chairman, typically that's in April or May, depending on the HUD notification of funding.
Okay. And so in prior years, did we give them 60 or?
Well, this is specifically for that one project.
For that one project. What did we give them in prior years, in the 2014, 2015?
For the Plainfield Housing Authority,
yeah,
specifically, I'd have to get you those numbers.
Okay. So I guess my question is, if we've given them 60 continuously, or if that's the amount that we've been working towards completing this project, why not wait until April to allocate another 60? I mean, but that's also determined or depending upon when the completion date is. If you're telling me you're going to complete before April, and that's why they want it now, you know, and we need to get this done now, then that makes sense. But it's after April. We wouldn't know, would want to know why we would wait.
Because the applications are usually, for example, for the next current year, the applications are due this Friday. So they must have put in for it December of last year to be able to put in for the project. And then seeing that they didn't have, there was a gap in the project, and they came back and asked for more.
Let me ask you this. Then, if this project is going to be done and completed with this addition, then we're not anticipating that they'd be asking for any more money for 2016, 2017.
Well, this is for the demolition
right.
of the project.
So you wouldn't need any additional money for 2016, 2017?
Not for demolition, no.
Thank you.
990 on page 8. That was at 60,000 to 120,000 for additional demo going over to the Plainfield Housing Authority. My question is, why wasn't that in the original demo contract? Did somebody ask that question? Demo is demo. You point out what needs to be demo. Why is there also an additional demo of curbs and sidewalks? It doesn't make sense to me.
County Manager, 990. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this one as well. What's the cost for the extra request? For demolition, what new?
What could have happened, Chairman, is that Plainfield Housing Authority could come in and ask for the 120 initially, and then the committee only approved 60. And until there was contingency funds to be able to give them more, they had to settle for whatever the committee decided, which was 60 originally.
So you're saying they originally came in and asked for 120?
They could have. I don't have those notes here, but my guess is that they came in for the full amount, which many agencies do, for the full amount that they need. And then it goes to a committee made up of all municipalities that participate with the CDBG fund, and they only allotted them 60,000. And so Plainfield Housing Authority have to wait until the possibility of there being contingency money, leftover money from other projects that didn't materialize or ended in a savings, and then came back and asked for some more.
And so that same committee reconvened?
Right.
And determined that based on their new request or an old pending request that was renewed to grant the additional 60,000. Okay, thank you.